welcome to the studio. It's Monday. I'm off today. The reason I'm off is because I had a gig in Portland, Oregon, Saturday and Sunday, and we just got back. We got back last night. I actually did a painting last night. You can kind of see some of it over there. I didn't finish it. It got close. So I was off from Michael's today, but I went and bought some different size canvas because I got a lot of shows coming up this summer. They're called weekend markets. The Saturday markets here in Seattle every Saturday. And I'm so lucky that I'll be going to one right near my house. It's only 5 blocks away. So after I do this painting, I got to get all my stuff organized. You can only imagine how many paintings I've got to tag and mark, because I like to mark the back of the painting if I've done it on YouTube, so when they buy it they know that there's a video on YouTube they can watch on how I created their I didn't get the words going, how I created their landscape. So when I was in Oregon, we went to a lot of vineyards. There seemed to be a lot of copper and brass around, and there was this patina color everywhere. Okay, so I'm going to try and incorporate this patina look into the painting today. It's kind of like the color of the Statue of Liberty, kind of like that color. So I'm going to try and work that in. I'll probably use that color on maybe each side, on the shady side of the mountain. I'm going to do some more surrounding trees. I really like that style. It fills in the whole painting. Plus, it makes it look like, your painting could end up being a puzzle. Let me get started. I'm gonna throw some of that patina color up there right now, just to have it in the sky there. I can't get into my phone, so I'm going to have to guess on what color it is. You know what color? It's kind of like a greenish blue, like that. So I'm thinking I'll have that in the sky here, like this. And this is 11 by 14, so I'm not using hardly any water. I mean, my brush was a little wet because I grabbed it out of the water, but it's mostly all just paint, okay? The only time I use lots of water is if I'm doing a big painting to get this undertone put on a little quicker. I'll use a little water. But I like the painting to be less water, more paint. But if you need to use the water, that's fine. And let me go with that for right now. I'll lighten up a little bit of this down here, just a little, with white. I'll kind of explain what I'm doing a little bit. I usually like to just paint on these lives, and then I'll throw in a few tips there, here and there. But I have like a lot of tutorial videos on my page. You can go look. I have full videos on how to do a landscape from start to finish. I have videos where I just do mountains. I have videos where I just do clouds. So you can pick and choose if you're having problems with you know, certain parts of your landscape. Like I have problems with the trees that surround here, so that's why I'm working on them right now. Sometimes I don't like to fill the sky up with clouds all the time. You know, it's good to have some trees popping in here from the right, so that's what I'm going to do. And I'm just mixing my paint as I need it because it's so small. So I need some gray right now. So I'm going to just make some gray right here so I can put the mountain in. Really easy. And I'm using the same brush to get all this color down. It's a number 10 filbert. It's a very good brush. It's Forenzi. It's made by Artist Lock, but this was a very expensive brush. It was like 30 bucks, I remember. I'm going to do a big peak in here, more off to the left here. And then just bring it kind of down like this. And then maybe put something over here like this. Then just fill this in with that gray. This is just my underpaint. I'm almost like designing it right now. Just a mountain there. So far, if you've never painted before, this looks pretty simple. Let's put an outcrop here on this mountain. Just like another hint of something on it. See that little bump I put in there? Just like that, so I can put some more snow up there. That looks good. Now I'm going to use patina color down here at the base of the mountain. I'm just going to like mix it in with the bottom of the gray here and just kind of let those two colors mix together. It'll get a little darker, but it's still, I want to keep the whole concept of the painting this color, okay? And I'm going to shade the mountain with this color as well. Look at that, how cool it looks. It's good to mix the colors. Like this is that patina color mixed into the bottom of the mountain. It's like, now it's like a darker patina color. Doesn't that look cool? This is one of the ways I do my landscapes. So basically I got the color put up here in the sky first, and then I made the mountain, okay? That's very simple if you're a beginner. This is just white here. I'll probably put trees here in a little bit, all around the sides here. So I'm going to continue down now and pick some cool colors down here. What goes good with patina? Let me get my wheel. So let's check the wheel. The wheel, so here's, I'm thinking patina colors like a blue-green, I'm thinking. So I'll point it on the blue-green. And the complementary color is red-orange. So what I'm going to do is make some orange ochre. And how you do that, I'm using Amsterdam paint, all Amsterdam. I'm just going to mix a little red into the yellow ochre. I didn't have any red on my palette. So we'll make an orange. We're going to make a little, here's yellow ochre. We'll take a little red here, just a little. And we'll make an orange ochre. And that should go match pretty well with the patina color. I was a plumber for 30 years, so I used to see that patina color a lot on the copper pipes. It's a really cool greenish color. It happens, it oxidizes or something like that. Let's put just some of this orange color down here. I'm just going to put a little for now because I think I want some water in here. Let's put I'll put some patina color. It's basically turquoise with a little blue in it is what, and a little white. And I'm going to put some water in here. Maybe let's do a river, I'm thinking. Just like coming across the painting here. It'll be really simple. There we go. This river is coming from left to right and then out the side here. I'm going to leave a little bit of that turquoise on my brush and grab the orange and fill this in now. That looks pretty cool. So down here, I'm going to use that same color, but mix a little brown in it now. This is burnt umber into the orange, and we'll use that down here on the side of the river. I'm just getting an underpaint put down. Some cool colors. Look at all those cool colors. I like to get a lot of tones going in there, so it's just not one color. So a lot of times what I'll do, I'll take this darker color now and I'll add some like shadows in there by just taking my brush and creating some hills back there. like that. Now it looks like there's a few hills back there. Now I'm going to lighten up the back a little bit so it looks further back. Just a little bit of white way in the back there. Very good. That takes some more dark color here, and we're going to create some different ridges in here. So it looks like it's going back. Some shadow colors in there. You see the way I'm holding my brush? It just happened recently. I used to hold my brush like this, and then all of a sudden I noticed now I'm holding my brush like this. So I think it's going to happen to you if you paint enough. It just automatically happened. I don't remember when I started doing this. It feels better holding it like this. It really does. You can stand back further and look at the whole painting. It's really cool. Let's see how this is looking. Let's see. Oh, I got someone in here. Right on. Yes, bro. And Akashida. Thanks so much. I'm glad you like it. If you're new to the channel, I mean, I do a painting almost every day if you want to subscribe. And I drink Pepsi too, so. It's fun. It's kind of relaxing watching how it takes place. All right, let's do, what was I going to do? I'm going to do the mountain next, okay? I got a few of you in here watching. That's cool. I usually don't paint at this time of the day because I'm still at work, but I took the day off because at my band we played yesterday in Oregon, and I just got back last night from the road. I put a little peak up here, you can kind of see it. I'm going to put a extra peak in there. Doesn't that look cool already? It gives the mountain dimension. Doesn't that look cool already? I just threw a little white up there, and it already looks like a mountain. It's amazing. If you guys want to try, you know, painting, like I said, I got a lot of videos on how to do these mountains. They're not that hard. If you do them the way I'm doing them, and you put the white on exactly where I'm doing it, it'll come out good, I guarantee you. Now the trick is with the white is don't pull it straight down. I have some old paintings when I first started. I would pull the white straight down. But the trick is to make the mountain wider, like this. Extend it out, and it makes it look more natural. See that? Just make it wider. don't come straight down. You pull it to the left or the right a little. Now this whole painting's supposed to look like the color of the Statue of Liberty. So I'm gonna put some of that color on the shadow side of the mountain. But I'm gonna put a little gray in it because the whole idea is to do a patina color painting. But I don't want it all to be the same tone. This is going to look more like the color of the Statue of Liberty right here. Wow. This looks really good. This has got a little black in it, believe it or not. But look at what it did. It kind of darkened it up a little, and perfect for the shady side of the mountain here. It's the same color as that, but I put a little black in it, so it darkened it up a hair, and it gives you a different tone. There's so many different colors you can get from one color. You can create so many tones with one color, and that's what makes a landscape look good, is when you got different colors down here, like in your grass, in the dirt. Like I see some brown in here, some orange, there's yellow ochre, there's a lot of different colors in there. I do a lot of mountains, so I'm going to go pretty fast. I can do these paintings pretty quick because I've done so many of them. Sometimes when you go faster, they look better. And sometimes you don't want to cover all the gray. See how I'm going to leave this gray there? It'll give the mountain a better look if you don't cover it all up with this patina color. Just trying to give you some tips while I'm doing this live. I gotta leave the gray in there on that. That looks pretty cool, man. I can't believe how cool that mountain looks. Look at that mountain. Wow. I could ski down that thing. So here's another, this is a hard edge here on the bottom now of this blue or patina color. Just take a wet brush and pull it down a little, and then kind of blend across it. It's going to get rid of that bottom edge. It'll blend a little bit into the gray, and it's going to make the mountain look a little softer down here. It's just a wet brush, clean, and just lightly blend this lower portion of the mountain. It softens it up and makes it just looks better. See that? I keep this part pretty high definition up there. Man, that really came out good. I don't want to teach you color theory, but it's so easy. Like, this is the same color as this, but I just put black in it to get a different tone. That's all. And I'm going to do the same thing with the water. This might get a little grayer here. Now these trees I'm going to put around here, I'll put them in dark, but then I'm going to put a light uh, patina color on the shading. So let me get those trees going right now. Oh, I bought a new fan brush today. Check it out. It's it says it's Lane Nickel, because I usually get my stuff at Michael's because I work there. I load up the shelves and stuff with product. It's just so I can get money to eat. But here's the fan brush I've been using. Look how wore out that thing is. So I'm ready to retire that. So they don't have these at Michael's anymore. So I had to go to another art store to get this. I'm hoping it works, because it has to be a certain type of fan brush. It's the bristles have to be pretty stout for it to work the way I like it to work. All right, let me give it a try. Brand new fan brush. Look, I like, it's got like rubbery things on there, but I don't hold it like this anymore. I might hold it like this. It's pretty cool. Here's my knife. Yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying your Monday. I had a good weekend. I was in Oregon, just outside of Portland. I had a gig at 2 vineyards, one on Saturday, one on Sunday. It was pretty fun. And we just drove back yesterday night. I just got in last night. All right, let's try this new brush out. This is, I'm using green, sap green. But I'll show you. This is sap green, but I grabbed a little black and darkened it up a bit. Okay. That way, when I put the light color on top of it, then I'll have some shadows in there. All right, let's try this brush out. So the idea is I'm going to have trees coming in from the side here, all the way into the middle here. So let's see. I'm just going to put an idea of some tree branches coming in here. Doesn't have to be perfect. I'm just trying to throw the color up there right now. And then I wanted to kind of come down to about here. Seems like this brush is going to work. There we go. Just the idea of a tree there for now. Coming in, that's good enough. You don't have to fill it all in. And then let's put one on this side. Maybe we would do it like this. A little different. You don't have to stamp it. You can actually brush it in if you want. I'm not using any water, so I'm trying not to use any water on this painting because it's so small. It's 11 by 14. There we go. We'll do that one like that so it looks a little different on the side. That's good enough. Wow, that looks really cool. All this is going to get highlighted with it's going to be probably a little lighter than what the sky is. Pretty cool looking there. I think this brush is going to work. Let me rinse it off and put some trees back here. I'm going to use the patina color with a little gray in it. I'm going to put like a row of trees coming down with this new fan brush. Let's see how good it works. Maybe on this hill here. Just like an idea of trees there. It's looking pretty good. I'm going to have some bushes here. A few bushes here. And I'm going to run I want to run a few trees here. I want to try my new brush out. It seems like it's going to work good. Let's check it out. We'll put an evergreen tree here. I don't know if it's stiff enough like my last one. I think I'll have to break it in. But then again, I'm not trying to make it look detailed. I just want the idea of a tree there. That looks pretty good. Wow. Man, this is looking pretty good. Chloe, Chloe. I know, I just bought this fan brush today, man. Because my old one, it's ready to retire. Look at that. it's like, it's like, it used to be a lot longer. It used to look like this. But this one's too flimsy. I found this at an art store today. I couldn't get it at Michael's. Marianne, how you doing? Right on. Yeah, I'll try and give some more tips in here as I go. I came up with this idea because I was in Oregon and there was a lot of patina all over the place on like copper pipes at the vineyards. So this is gonna be, I'm gonna highlight everything with like a patina type green color. It's almost like the color of the Statue of Liberty. Good. I'm glad you're doing good. I happen to be off today because I barely got back to Seattle last night. So and I don't know if you guys know, I got a way to I got this thing called the Clover Go. So now when I go to sell my artwork at the markets, I can take credit cards and debit cards. Because last year all I could take was Venmo and cash. And I lost out on a lot of sales. That this year I'll be able to take credit cards. Yeah. I mean, if you're thinking about, starting a business, you should give it a try. I mean, I don't know why I waited so long in my life to do it, but if you're going to do it, I think you should try it. Because if you fail, you can always go back to a regular job, There's always jobs somewhere. I mean, look at me. I used to be a plumber. Now I'm working at Michael's. Because I don't want the responsibility anymore of being a plumber. They work your tail off too. They tell you, oh, you won't have to work the weekends, and then you end up working every weekend. This is a new fan brush, but it still seems a little, it's not as stiff as I like, but I think I just got to get used to it. It's alright, it'll make my trees look a little different than normal. I want to highlight these with patina color. So what I'm going to do, I'll show you the patina. It's kind of cool. It's just turquoise with a little blue turquoise I mixed together. with a little white in it. So I take a little bit of this turquoise color, a little bit of the blue, and then I'm going to add a little white to it. For the trees, I'm going to add quite a bit of white. If you just joined in, guys, this is turquoise color up here, but I put black in it for the mountains to get a different tone. Let's see how this new fan brush works for highlighting. So I'm going to highlight with this patina color, really light blue. Wow. I really like that. That looks good. I just highlight the whole tree today very lightly on the one side. Doesn't that look cool? Looks like the branches are coming out, like it has dimension. You know what? They had a smaller one of these there. You know, I think maybe if I cut this down, I think it'll be more like the one I was using. So now I just want to barely touch these with the color. I'm just doing the right side of it. Look at that. Wow. So I'm going to highlight all these trees up here too with a different color patina. Maybe more bluer up here. It's coming out pretty good. I'm getting ready for this summer because this is 11 by 14. I want to have some small paintings to sell. Not everybody likes a large painting. What's good about the small paintings, you can also get more money for them. I could probably ask, $75 for this one. If someone likes it, If it comes out good. I think it's coming out pretty good. Yeah, there's also this patina color. It's not exactly. There should be some more darker colors in there. I just did. My phone's over here. I got the phone on that thing there, so I can't look up. I got pictures of the patina. I should have mixed the color before, but look how cool that mountain looks. Wow. It looks like it's real. I saw a lot of art up there in Oregon. none of it looked like what I do though. They they do more like there. A lot of people try and do more like impressionism. They don't make it look realistic like I do. I think that's why mine sell when I go out. When I go out last year, and it's I couldn't sell much during the winter time. I have some hung at a brewery, but when I go and sell, while I'm setting up, the paintings are selling while I'm setting up. You know, because I think people really like them. I didn't even have them on the tables yet, and they were grabbing them. I'm gonna do these trees next and pick out a like a darker patina color. Uh, Somebody's gonna get tired of me saying patina pretty soon. I'll put a little dark turquoise blue in that light. I'll start with a dark blue and uh, and then I'll put some more light color on it. So what I'm gonna do is try and create some branches here. Just like that. And then I'll put a lighter color in there for highlights. Wow. There we go. Sorry, I was out of focus there. Uh, I don't know if you guys notice, Jane. I started holding my brush like this now. It just kind of automatically happened. Like I just noticed like last week. I'm like I don't know when it happened, but it happened. Like it just because I used to hold it like this, like a pencil, but now it changed all of a sudden. I don't know. It just kind of happened automatically, which is kind of cool. So if you do artwork, you should maybe hold it out like that when you get started. I think it's more comfortable. Is why I switched. It just happened automatically. I'm gonna put a lighter color up here now. It's the color I made for these trees here, and pick out maybe some just some highlights here and there. I'm not trying. I'm just placing it where I think maybe light is hitting the top of these leaves. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-bo. like that. Looks really cool. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Who's in here? We still got people in here. Celeste Blue. Yeah, it is kind of a... Where's my wheel, color wheel? It's not really on the color wheel. It's like a blue-green, I guess. Blue-green. Which is alright. I'm trying to keep it all this color, kind of bluish color. Patina color. Let me run some water on my shore just so to see if this is going to look like a river. I think I'll have to lighten some of it up and back here with some of that light green I made. I need a softer brush. Where's my brushes? Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba. Oh, here they are. This is looking pretty good. I have to use the big 12-inch filbert brush here. I can't find my small brush. Very cool. So, I think I need to when I made these, it was green, but I put a little too much black in it, so it turned like a darkish gray. So I think I'm going to highlight those with that light color. Might have to use my old fan brush for that. Because it's actually smaller, so I think that'll work for now. I kind of like that. Uh, put some bushes across the river here. Look at that. Add that dark color in there. Cool. Wow. I just started doing these trees like this. I don't know if you've seen me do that before, Jane. I've been because I like. Oh, I still got to do the clouds. I like trying to fill it in now. I'm gonna put some dark blue underneath here because that's like it's sap green with black, but it looks a little too dark. So I'm gonna make a dark blue with some of the sap green in it. That dark sap green. Yeah, let's see if it looks okay as the shade color underneath. Yeah, it's dark enough. There we go. Yeah, I like the fan brush. I like the way those trees came out. I can still make them look more three-dimensional. I'm just waiting. I think I want to put like a baby tree right here coming out of the side of this one. Yeah, I think it'll be all right. Let me use my old fan brush because I think I have to cut that new one a little bit, trim it down. I mean, this one's ready to retire, but I think I can still get a few trees out of it. There we go. So basically, I just got to do a little bit of work here in the water and on this edge here. And highlight these bushes and do the clouds, and I think I'm done. All right, cool. I think I'm going to make the bushes really light turquoise or patina. Really light, like a light color. So it stands out on top of the trees a little bit. Just like that. Wow. Very cool. Let's put, I'm going to put some grass out here. Uh, boo. Alright, I'm going to do the clouds and then put a little more highlights in these, and that's it. This is coming out pretty good. Is it like what is it called? Narnia? This is almost like something you could put like in a bathroom if the colors were like blue and white in there. I think it would go good in there. You know how some people color code their bathrooms with certain colors. Let's see. I'm gonna run just a cloud straight up here. All the way up to that tree. Look at that. Wow. Man, that looks wicked. Let me turn some of the light off of it. Wow. Let me give you more of a front shot because that looks pretty good. There you go. That's more of a front shot of it. Look at those trees around the side, man. Wow. It's coming out great. It's like the Statue of Liberty colors. That's what I was going for. All patina. Everything's kind of, this is more of a patina color up here in the sky. But I used that same color for everything. I just either darkened it up or lightened it up. I should have lightened up this grass here though. There we go. We finished the water. Now make it look like a river. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-da-da-ba. All right, I think this is going to be the first one to sell Saturday. I can't start selling till I think the first Saturday's in June. I can't wait. I've got uh, I've got a tent already. I've got a way to collect debit cards now. I still don't have a name though for the business. I don't know what to call it. I was thinking about just using my last name, like Krejci. Uh, I can make extra bushes now. See how I just made a third one here? By just putting a little white on top. And you can create more bushes in front of each other. Just a little bit of white, not too much. There's a lot of artists that don't use white. I like to use it. I mean it. I think it adds a lot more to the painting, honestly. All right, I like it, guys. Let me put the birds up there, and I'm done. Wow, I can't believe how cool this came out. Man, I'm amazed myself. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use my like just I don't know if I should like call it Krejci something, you know, Krejci art. I don't know, man, because I can't call it landscapes because I started doing other things now. I do a little bit of abstract now. What's a good word? Another word for art? I'm gonna put a little highlights in here too. Just a little. All right, let me find my liner brush. You use creations. That's nice. Krejci design. What did I do with my liner brush? I think it's under here. Let me write these down real quick. So, what'd you say? Design. Uh, designer. Design creations. That's one you use creations. Designs. Designs. Art. I gotta kick these around a little bit. Oh, where is that liner brush? Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. I had the studio, I moved everything to the other side and I had to move it back because the light was glaring. So then all my brushes are all over the place now. The sky will look so much better once I get the birds in there. Alright, I can't find it. I cannot find my liner brush. That's crazy. I remember setting it down somewhere. I set it down. It's got to be in here. There it is. It was hidden. All right, let's put a bird up there. Some of you are waiting for the birds. I like putting the branches over the water too. It looks cool. Alright, let's put a few birds up here and I'll call it good. Yep. Wow. I really like this one for some reason. I think it's because it's got an idea. It's got like that one color idea. All from looking at a patina color. It's one of the coolest colors because it happens by oxidation on copper. It's its own color. It happens naturally in nature. So it's pretty cool for metals. And I really like that color. Well, thanks everybody. I hope I got a new subscriber out of this one. It's funny, it's like I have to do like 2 paintings now for 2 hours just to get 1 subscriber. It's like, that's alright. I'm growing slowly. But I enjoy it. I enjoy painting live. It's my favorite thing to do. But man, I really like this one. Yeah, I'm glad you like it, Jane. This is really good. All right, I got to do a little cleaning up, and I'm gonna do an abstract probably in about an hour. They're not as fun as the landscapes, but it's still relaxing. Yeah, and I like it too. It's very clean looking. I didn't. The trees are actually a little impressionistic, but the rest of it's really clean. Yeah, the mountain and these, very cool. Came out very good. All right, guys, I might see you in an hour. If you're around, stop back. Cheers.